And I am back streaming Blackmyth Wukong. Yeah. At least on the characters I'm gonna play in Midnight, or that I'm doing boosts on this expansion. Sheesh. Yeah, I get it. It's making you remeditate. It means people are buying them with their card. Oh no, this tiger is whooping my ass. Yeah, that you're like, oh, we want to know that we need people. Well, you said there was like 33. By Resto.
Take this!
You can also do Mage. As far as I know, it's just Nostra and... Yeah, but 3 mages is never bad. No, I was saying, Nostra, you know. You literally said Nostra. Well, Mistweaver is pretty strong right now.
Take
Yeah, because they either didn't have enough melee for it to be worth it, or just the monk was less damage than, like... No, they had a brewmaster. Eberus? Sarkareth. Sarkareth sounds like it. Sarkareth or Rezageth? Yeah, but Prop Paladin...
monkey brain to be a proper trace. What's left is the king's to have.
Uh, actually no, because it was, I'm pretty sure World First Sarkareth was Brewmaster Prop Paladin, but it was only because Brewmaster was like... Yeah, I know it was Prop Paladin for one of them, but I'm pretty sure the other was Brewmaster now that I think about it. I'm like 90% sure. And honestly, you should probably set up like a loot council. Just so that you're not giving like you don't want to be like, oh hey, this is BIS. Robs, yeah. Well, that and it was bugged. I mean, they fixed the bug, I think the same day, maybe? Maybe it was second day. But that's what most people are doing with skipping Demi. Well, it depends on on how tight the tuning is. Right, but okay, so right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if something's genuinely BIS for somebody compared to like, oh hey, this is my third best piece, you should just always give it to the person whose BIS it is. That's why I'm saying. You should, dude. Week week two of M plus, you should be requiring people. Okay, I thought you meant week four of M plus. All the time.
as the waters they govern run free. For what deed must all matters not known how to be? For what deed must mercy and woe upon thee?
No, I didn't. EOT is going to be 100% required for some of the fights.
For what deed must the waters they govern roam free? For what deed must all matters not known how to be? For what deed must mercy's hand so woe upon thee?
Must the streams into the dance now? Resonant waves profound, pulsing through the ground, evade their might unbound, and victory is surely found.
Especially all. I'll talk about it after this boss fight. Yeah, I mean, you should be. It's for people. There will be a quest line in a portal. Ooh, this guy has a lot of health. Ow, that hurt. I can see why this guy's a secret boss. Iguanas. Ow. This. I'm not. Yeah, this boss is gonna take me another try at least. Well, getting good hero track here very well might be. I haven't looked at the dungeon trinkets, but I know the raid trinkets, like, pretty much... Oh, I rolled back into it. I'm a noob. I mean, you should be running 10, it's week 1.
Should be 2 level. Again, I will hold off on that.
All I know is that week 1 of Shadowlands, I did all 10s week 1. I mean, not Shadowlands. We're within week 1. Very no. I hate this boss. I gotta save my stun. This. Also, just so you know, Druid is still looking to be very, very bad DPS. It is looking to be resto or nothing.
It's not. No, honestly, rest is not.
Well, Bear's doing.
It's bigger than rest.
I hope I just canceled this guy's combo. I did not. Oh my. Right, I mean, there's always going to be harder dungeons in an expansion, right? But there's still gonna be dungeons that are, no matter what you say, no matter what you play, there are gonna be dungeons you can do week one.
Like if you remember the Legion last season of the Legion, bro, like nobody did.
Right, but you're not gonna be required to do every dungeon. You're like,
Just because we had already started.
you just do another 16 and you reset it. Or re-roll it. For smart people, you mean?
If you get into
Oh no, I can't finish this guy's combo. It might not have been. Why did I decide to come to this boss first? Fuck me. I don't have any. Why can't I dodge all of these? What is going on? No matter what I do, I just can't roll in time.
but also I think the beta
We're starting in Silver Moon.
people are not excited.
That's because of the class dumbing down and add-on changes. Shadowlands was so good minus Torghast. If Torghast was an optional thing, if Torghast was an optional thing rather than a mandatory thing, Shadowlands would be looked back on so much more fondly.
Like the main things that made it
Yep. And you could get mythic raid level gear. You could get mythic raid level gear from M plus or from PvP. No, from PvP.
I didn't have.
High enough rating.
Did they have?
There was. I mean, there's still a PvP vault. That is the expansion that introduced the PvP vault.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is you couldn't get the mythic one.
Yeah, you could. Nope. You could get 620. You could get 226 gear strictly from PvP. And boosters. I hated it because when I was going for the BIS trinket, which was from PvP, actually both of them were from PvP, unless you killed Mythic Sire Denathrius, you had to be Gladiator. Yeah, it was, to put this lightly, it was no fun. Oh, I jumped down too soon. Yeah, I forgot he does one more attack at the end of his combo. Oh no. Guy has so much HP though. I think I can beat him this time. I hope you don't have any rep paladins. Holy Paladin is super OP. Okay, so you just run Priest, Pally, Shaman, Druid. Why did it not let me stand on top of that? What the hell? No, you're supposed to be able to stand on this rock and it just like negates his AoE ground attacks that you literally can't roll fast enough to dodge all of them. And it just didn't let me stand on top of the rock.
So, a while back,
Go, my monkey minions. Oh, yeah. It let me do it this time. Yay! But all my monkey clones are screwed. I have you figured it out, big boss. Ow. I mean, like, I have all his attack patterns figured out. Right? Sometimes it's just hard to, like, perfect dodge some of his attacks. Which is, like, required to not die. Oh, yeah, I mean, I completely understand that, you know? It's just a pain. Aha, I dodged your attack, you bish. I'm pretty sure jewel crafting was... Yeah, I was gonna say TBC. I believe engineering was in vanilla.
yeah, that's what I assumed.
Inscription was in vanilla because you had glyphs. Yeah, you had glyphs. Oh, did I finally beat the boss? I finally beat this black dragon, let's go! Is that really all I get for beating him? Oh, there it goes. I need to make sure my alarm is set for 8:30. Welcome back. Very nice. Okay, how good is this weapon? Ew. I lose. I lose. I gain 10 attack, but I lose 30 defense. Yeah, I'm not using it. He's a foreigner.
Did you know I was
I did earlier. Yeah, I asked him, I was like, because I was checking if, he could use Cash App. And, I was like, you're from Puerto Rico, right? Right, Puerto Rico, Costa Rica. Yeah. Once. Yeah. Oh no, I hate this guy. Curse you, Mr. Mushroom Head. Yeah, Mr. Mime's the secret boss in this game. I probably could have it where Mr. Mime is all these plant people. How dare you headbutt me, Mr. Mime? At least he gives decent XP. Dang, he poisoned me. I gotta go back and rest. Right? Yeah, I would only purchase like the base.
okay, so I'm good. But I'm getting it set up so I
Why are your hunters gonna be your engineers? They should be like your DKs. So then how are your characters female dogs? I did back when I rated top 20 US because Worgen was like the only meta alliance class DK could be. But I mean this was also back in Mop slash Kata. They still kinda don't, yeah.
but but when DK didn't have mobility and it was a very big
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you just go engineer. But no, it was the 1% crit actually that you wanted, and it was so that you like had more than one mobility. Because when I rated top 20 US, there was no Death's Advance. Um,
Oh yeah, I'm aware. What did they even have?
Nothing. That's you literally you went engineer, and that was your mobility. That was it. That was all that you had.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say.
Good, good. This truly is the
Okay.
finest mortal brew.
This is it's like, okay, you're right. They lost all their defenses. Or not all, but a lot of their defenses. Okay, cool.
Drink, drink. It can lead.
Yeah. And even then, like if something did physical damage, you had like no mobility. I mean, no mitigation for it other than one ability.
I mean, here's the thing: if they ever make warlocks,
Well, okay, so it reduced your cast time by like 50%. So
no.
no, it reduced your cast time. It reduced your cast time.
No. I'm right, right. I'm.
No, you could move at full speed. It just reduced your cast time. Kill Jaden's cunning.
Yep. So checking that. Trying to see what the difference is.
You could. I could just log on to map, right?
Uh,
Oops, I went the wrong way. Is it only your filler? Because it might not have been Kill Jaden's cunning. It could have been something else. But I know.
Jaden's cunning is spell. Points that would let you just cast anything in second duration for 20 seconds. It could just be cast anything, flat out, and it stayed like that for 2 turns. Now I will say, because
You've seen Naruto, right? Damn. Never mind. I was gonna say. It's not my favorite by any means, but I just wish there was one thing. Well, there's other anime that I love too. Sword Art Online, Demon World, or Demon Lord 2099, um, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Tokyo Ghoul, Darker Than Black. quite a few other ones that I really enjoy. The philosophy of Eureka 7, or Elreka 7, since that's how it's pronounced in the anime, which makes no sense. Maybe I can finally beat this Tiger Vanguard. You've seen Kung Fu Panda, right? I'm pretty much fighting the tiger from that movie. And he's whooping me. Well, yeah, but in this it's a guy. Well, technically this would be from A Journey to the West, but I doubt you've read A Journey to the West. There are no tiger people in Dragon Ball Z to my knowledge. Yeah, there's dog people, but there's no tiger. And I mean, there is a cat person, but it's not a tiger specifically. Like, this is specifically a tiger.
I want to say there's a tiger person. I think he's just like
But I was gonna make a joke from Naruto about, would you like my clones to use 72 transformations? But your clones can't do that in this game. I don't know how I dodged that, but I'll take it. Okay, you prick, you went into your stone form as soon as I went to stun you.
Take this!
Costa Rica.
They all kneel in the end.
No. Probably only a thing in like parts of Africa and
Asia.
yeah. Peru. It's kind of weird. No. I mean, like, I'd try it, but, like, I'd have to know the person. It's just so small, there's, like, no meat. A guinea pig is so much smaller than a rabbit. I mean, I get that it's still food. But, like, that's another thing is, like, anything furred like that, I would have to trust the person that's, like, preparing it to, like, know how to properly skin the animal. Yeah. But I trust the person. I mean, they're also much larger, so there's like you can remove more. Yeah, but you can remove more of a deer to get rid of it compared to like a guinea pig. If you remove too much, you just lose everything. Also, the only like I've only eaten two people's deer. One I killed myself, and my adopted grandfather prepared for me, and the other is like a childhood friend who's one of my best friends. And like he went out hunting and brought home some deer. I don't eat fish. I don't eat fish though. No, I mean, like, I'll eat shrimp and stuff, but I won't eat fish. Fish are friends, not food. That's like if somebody ate a shark in front of me, I would literally, unironically eat them in front of their family. That's because sharks are like one of my two favorite creatures in all of creation. Yeah, same. What did you say about Chris? No. You said son of a bitch, so I said, what about Chris? Too bad he's not here to defend himself. Yeah, honestly, is he says so much stuff, and it's like, Chris, you walked right into my joke. Trap card, yeah. Ash. So the most recent ones. The most recent ones.
This was like it's a tier out.
Yeah, so that's one of the few ones that they like got somewhat right. The recent Ichigo versus Yusuke was pretty good. Other than that, I haven't seen anything like good from them ever.
Who do they have wins in Ichigo versus Yusuke?
Ichigo.
Okay, I can see that. I was wondering. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, like if a character were to threaten the whole demon world, then I could argue like, hey, they're universal because it's stated to be like an infinite basement, or like an endless basement with like multiple layers or endless layers. I forget the exact statement, but it's pretty much implied to be like universal plus. I believe Ryzen. I believe Ryzen was a threat to the demon world.
So here's the thing. They describe, S class.
That's A
That doesn't
classes.
mean they can blow up a planet, though.
That's A
Did you
classes.
say S?
No, cause since we could destroy the entire Earth, destroy, not life wipe, destroy the entire Earth using 1/5 of his power.
Further distance.
Yeah. But it's stated that since we once he unlocks his divine power, could destroy the Earth using 1/5 of his power. That's not what S class is referred to as, but Sensui is a low S class human, and using 1/5 of his power, he is stated to be able to destroy the Earth
Yes, that they have an S class being capable of destroying the Earth.
numerous times over. Numerous times over.
So here's the issue. Could easily blow up the Earth. That's like that's the cap of what is said because they don't.
Ryzen is the strongest being. Ryzen's the strongest being in the series, and he was the ruler of the demon world. Even while he was starving, no one could defeat him.
Oh no, I'm aware.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. Like,
The heavens, yeah. So another problem is translation with Japanese. The word Sakai, which is used to describe the world, is also the realm, the universe, and a few other things. So like, and that was like 1970s translation, where like they didn't understand the full context of like kanji and kata. I can't remember what it's called right now.
I have not watched much of Bleach. I am pretty certain the level
Well, let me just say this: even if, all right, let's say even if the S-class demons were like a threat to the whole demon world, right? Ichigo is bare minimum sixth dimensional. Yeah, it does. Sixth dimensional would mean you transcend the fifth dimension, which would mean you'd be able to destroy infinite 5D constructs.
a concept. What are you considering is
Okay, so actual spatial dimensions.
the reason I say that is
That's no. So right, when I'm talking about dimensions, I'm talking about because our universe, by that definition, is 4D, which it's not. Otherwise, we would be 4D beings, and we just don't transcend the concept of time. So I'm referring to like six spatial dimensions and one temporal dimension. So like transcending concepts.
more than
Well,
he does.
so here's how the like theoretical physics behind it work. A 4D being would view the 3D universe as a singular moment. Like all of our space time would be a singular moment.
Not necessarily. As a I fear gravity. So
No, I get that. I'm just saying like how it's interpreted in a lot of like studies or
I'm
not
getting into that
studies.
like just because I found the idea of a three-dimensional yes, it's so just
Well, we can view a 2D object.
right. We can't view a 4D object.
Well, yeah, that's I get that, but how many lines on paper could you destroy? How,
I would argue zero because you don't destroy the line.
well, you can just that's kind of the premise is you're not
Zero is
destroying.
not a line isn't.
Yeah, it is because it's part of the paper. Yeah, but the paper's destroyed, so therefore the line's destroyed.
If you draw a line on a piece of paper,
I mean, it depends on how you destroy the paper, right? Like I can punch through a piece of paper and the paper and the line. I mean, I could punch through it, and the paper and the line will therefore both be destroyed. I mean, there's multiple types of destruction, so like fragmentation, vaporization, either one really. One obviously is greater than the other. Okay, let me specify. The character that Ichigo fights could destroy multiple higher dimensional existences and recreate them into a singular construct that is beyond the concept of death, time, progress, and multiple other concepts. What? Yeah, no. Right, but I mean, like in actual physics, 4D is considered four spatial dimensions and one temporal dimension. No, you're good. So, again, I'm talking about like transcends concepts like death. So like we're ignoring temporal dimensions and we're assuming each layer has like one temporal dimension, but increases in spatial dimensions. You know what a hyperspace is, right? It actually just refers to like a higher dimensional plane that's like outside of linear space and time. Uh, but like one of the realms in Bleach, actually multiple of them, but the main one I'm referring to is a hyperspace that contains 29 other hyperspaces. Well, I'm almost out of monster. Well, I almost left the temple. Damn you, Mr. Tiger.
Take this!
So some of them actually do a pretty good job. Like DC, where the fifth dimension is like the dimension of imagination and stuff like that. Like it kind of makes sense,
How did they How did that series for DC?
right? I mean, beings in Bleach also like transcend the concept of imagination, transcend the concept of death. No, they don't. Yeah, but that's still dying and being that's dying and being resurrected, not dying and just the concept of death cannot claim you because you are beyond it and you just can't die, so you just come back to life without need of external sources. Like one of actually quite a few of the characters in Bleach straight up existed before the concept of life, death, imagination, progress. Like they just straight up existed before it. I don't feel like going and farming that shit. Like, what are the characters at Bleach? Straight up created every concept in the story. No, it's not Aizen. Although Aizen's whole goal was to, like, replace him as the god of the world. It's actually Adonais, and his son is the Jewish god Yuhabaha. Wait, what?
Monkey brain could be a proper treat. What's left is the king's to have.
Yeah, he's literally based off the god, like the Jewish god Yuhabaha. Or it's spelled YWHW or YHWH in like Jewish text, and like a bunch of the characters, well, not a bunch, but a couple of the characters use like ancient Hebrew literature to describe their power. So they're like, we shake the heaven and earth of all three realms, which are like obviously referring to the universes themselves rather than like just the planet. Just because of like how ancient Hebrew described the heavens and earths.
Take this.
Ooh, that was a sick attack. Nice, what are you playing? I should have figured.
Watch me, fool.
I did when it first came out.
Fooled ya. Slash.
Really? Yeah, same. It might have been during the Heroes of the Storm beta.
Monkey brain could be a proper treat.
Or no, not Heroes of the Storm beta, Overwatch beta is what I meant. Nice. I only played the beta. Yep, yep. Who do you think got him in? Yep. That would depend on who you ask, but I would agree. No, I'm just saying that depends on who you ask.
They all kneel in the end.
Should have rolled forward. My bad. The tiger boss is hard, bro. He's really fast. And I like don't think I could level up my like actual dodge. Yeah. Yeah, I know what's a Chris, right? Literally went and did a whole other boss. I just don't feel like farming more levels to do this guy. Like, I should be able to do this. Like, I'm down to like 25% HP and still had 3 potions left.
Take this!
Yeah.
Towards ya! Slash!
Finally beat him. Let's go.
Of rock solid.
I've still got 3 minutes. Nice. I should go down there first, because I know the ancient, or the secret boss requires me talking to him. To get my stuff back.
can never repay you for saving my life. Oh, here, a token of my gratitude. Seek from within to ascend. Seek from without to craft pills. Thou shalt have pills. From yin and yang, 5 elements emerge from without to craft pill. Uncover the secrets of sky and earth, and thou shalt have pill. Unique creation. Mine eyes doth see the dell from the confines of my abode. Greeting, brave one. Seek from within to ascend. Seek from without to craft pill. And thou shalt have pills.
Don't feel like going down there yet. I beat that boss as soon as you left. Literally like 5 seconds after you left, I beat that boss. Yeah. It was so close. If he would have hit me one more time, I was dead. What game did you mean to open?
I wanted to open WoW. Yeah, I hope they revive this shit. Like, it's a really good.
Yeah. That and like League's been established for like so long. It'd be like, I don't know, they're competing with Dota League. And then now Deadlock, like the other baby of Valve. Yeah, I like Deadlock a lot personally.
Name viral memes. Viral. It's really like
Well, Paragon the Overprime was like the same thing, other than you had like strictly melee characters as well. Um, which I wish Paragon the Overprime. Yeah, I wish Paragon the Overprime would have stayed. Well, Paragon the Overprime was not much simpler, much closer to what Deadlock is, other than you had strictly melee characters. That means people are buying a ton of them, probably to get their like CE mounts and stuff. I wish I would have waited to buy mine then, cause that would have saved me another like 30K. No, I bought it at 295. I said. Oh.
294.
Well, I would have saved 1,000, but yeah, I don't really care. Okay, big guy. Oh, I stunned the wrong dude. Oh, and remember, you only owe 44k. Yeah, I know. I was just making sure that you remembered it's only 44k. And I will be one of your boosters, yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, we summon you back after every boss. Yeah, we summon you back after every boss. Yeah, you can literally just die in every fight and we kill the bosses for you and then we summon you back. Yeah. Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to do that? Like, you're paying for a boost. I know you're not paying much, but you're still paying us. Yeah, I'll agree. But, like, we're gonna have, like... What do you mean? No. How'd I lose money by running it? Like, what? Potions and all that are so cheap. And like with a heroic sale and a mythic sale, I make like 350k each day. No, I don't. Like 70k to 100k. It depends. Usually like 10. Yeah, split between like 10 people. And then some of them like will reserve gear and not all of them are paying for like just the free for all. Some are like, "Hey, I'll pay the 250k for full loot." Yeah. So like it all depends on like who bought what. But like you can get a heroic sale where like cuts are like 250k. Yeah, it gets very nice. But if it was only like 5k or 1k, I'd still make gold. I just wouldn't run them because it wouldn't be worth it. World quests. Yeah. But no, they make sure that we get good cuts. It's very easy. In single target, you spam Wrath and Star Surge. In AoE, you spam Starfire and Starfall. I mean, I wouldn't say do no damage. Like, I can do 50k on my Valence Druid. Yeah, me either. So that Resident Evil 9 comes out. Wait, Silent Hill already came out though. Gotcha, I didn't know. I thought you were talking about what I was talking about. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, I'm not. Which is you refuse to play horror games? Have you played Dead Space? Damn, Tuanis. Also, Silent Hill F it really isn't scary. Silent Hill F really isn't scary. This the Now if you said the Silent Hill 2 remake, yeah, I could see that being a little scary, but yes, sir.
Where's my son? Find me.
Ooh. He threw me off the cliff. Yeah, you do. Because that's the hero talent you ran. No, they don't. There's a talent to turn off the taunt, and their taunt does not work in raid. So my alarm is about to go off. So I travel back to Brother Monkey. But I have to have discords to the boosting discord. I mean, we mainly just talk. We don't for I mean for Mythic. For Mythic Demi we call some stuff out, but like the other bosses, there's not really anything to call out. Whenever it's not up.
There's no going back to the